Hello, everybody. Thank you all for coming back to episode 2 of Execute Run Interview. I'm in a bit more visual with clips through the video. Let me know in the comments if you like it. Anyways, enjoy the second episode of Execute Run Interview with our special guest, Cheapsh0t. Hello.
Hey. Hey.
Welcome. Thank you for coming to the second episode.
Thank you for inviting me. It means a lot.
Of course. Alright. I don't know how to do intros, so let's hop right into it.
Sure.
Mojang related question.
Okay.
How did you get into translating for Mojang when they were in Japan? Mojang.
Okay, that's a good question. How did you end up translating for Mojang when they were in Japan? Yeah, so this is Christ. I pressed text to speak on a message and it's really long. But now Discord's talking to me while I'm trying to reply here.
Just change channels. I think it should cut it. Yeah.
So it was 2013, I believe. I started playing Minecraft obviously before that, and I started getting serious about using Minecraft as a language teaching tool around 2012. So I was making this server, this Kotoba Miners server, around 2012, and yeah, I heard that they were coming to Japan, and at that point in time, Mojang, and Minecraft were basically unknown in Japan around 2012. So this is 9 years ago. There was not a big following in Japan at all, even though it made huge strides in the West. Japan wasn't that well. Mojang wasn't that well known in Japan. Minecraft wasn't that well known in Japan. So they just put out a tweet actually saying, "Hey, we're going to have a gathering at this bar in Tokyo at this night." So essentially, they were in Japan to promote Minecraft, and
at a bar.
Yeah, exactly. Could they do that now? No freaking way. It'd be millions of people turning up.
And from what I heard from Notch, I'm not expecting less.
Yeah, it was just a tweet that they put out. I thought, hey, cool, I'm interested in Minecraft. I'm going to go and see what this is all about. So I turned up and there was, I'm trying to remember. From memory, there must have been about 50 people. And there were some famous Japanese streamers there. Didn't really know them too well at the time. And we all kind of sat down for a meal of sorts. And then after the meal, which they paid for actually, they paid for the whole thing. And then there were some people from Microsoft Education as well, because they were just starting to make that link with Microsoft. But anyway, we had a meal.
2013.
13, yeah.
Dang, I did not know the story went that old.
Yeah, I think so. I think I'm remembering that correctly. But anyway, after we had the meal. Is this right, or is this another occasion? I think this is right. Yeah, after we had the meal, there was some beers going around, and everyone was drinking and having fun. And the Japanese people in the audience, they wanted to ask questions to, Jeb, and actually Notch wasn't there. It was Jeb and who was the other dude? I remember his name, but there was a dude called Patrick as well, who I'm still friendly with today. Patrick, Jeb, all these guys, and the Japanese people wanted to ask them questions, but their English ability wasn't that strong, and obviously Mojang couldn't understand Japanese, so I just kind of ad hoc'd being a translator at this party. So there's people talking to Jeb, and I was like, okay, this is what he's saying. What's your response? And just trying to filter questions between everybody. It wasn't an official translator job. It was just I was there and I could speak both languages, so I did it.
Yeah.
And then
for fun.
Yeah, exactly. And the beer was flowing, and I was getting quite chatty with Jeb's girlfriend or wife, maybe girlfriend at the time. But I just cheekily said to her, "Hey, you should totally give me a custom cape for my work tonight," and just kind of left it at that. I was just being cheeky, and then she wrote it down in a notebook because she said, "Oh, he'll probably forget." And so that was it. They went back to Sweden or whatever, and then a few months later, I just logged into my account one day and I was like, "Hey, cool! I got a cape. Like it came through. They remembered." And at the time, I didn't realize it was that special. And then I looked underneath, because if you fly and you look underneath, you can see that it's got a very crude kind of Japanese flag, like a white square with a red dot in the middle. And I was like, "Oh, this is kind of unique." So that's right. I posted on Reddit to say, "Hey, has anyone seen this cape before? Can someone let me know what this is?" And then it turned out to be the Cheapsh0t cape, basically.
Yeah.
So yeah, were you told you would get a cape? No, I asked for the cape.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you basically answered my second question. That's super. That's cheeky but surprising that they actually did it. I mean,
Well,
it's
my name
old
is
Mojang,
Cheapsh0t,
so
so what do you expect? You know.
I mean, yeah. Guess your name goes for it.
Yeah.
What was your reaction to getting the cape? I guess you kind of explained that with the Reddit, but
Yeah, it was nice. To be honest, I saw it first. I was like, it's brown. It's kind of dull. Like, what is this thing? But yeah, I'm happy that they went through
I'm not sure if you know this, but was it before the translators or like the
Oh,
official translators? Capes.
well, I think this must have come afterwards because it is the translator cape. So
Yeah, it's literally the design. Yeah.
yeah, so I guess it's just a remix of the existing translator cape.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, now for the last Mojang question that people really, from what I could see, know you for. How did your account get taken off of you? Like fished?
Exactly, yeah, fished. So um I get I get three kinds of messages. I get DM tweets saying, "Hey, can I buy your cape?" That happens quite a lot. I
Just
also
a
get
cape.
it's like, "Hey, can I buy your account?"
Okay, my bad.
I also get Reddit DMs as well saying, "Hey, I heard about your cape. Can I buy your account?" These happen
People are
quite a
that
lot.
desperate.
Yeah. And then the third kind
Well,
of message that I get is from Mojang, which says somebody has requested a password reset on your account.
oh,
So yeah, that happens quite a lot. Like it's like someone's requested a password reset. Do you want to go through this? And so I learned to kind of ignore them. But one day, I mean, I should probably bring up the email. Essentially, what happened is I got a message from what said Mojang, Mojang,
yeah.
and it said like your email well it was basically similar to someone's trying to change your password, and the content was, instead of saying someone's trying to change your password, it says your account has been locked. I'm paraphrasing. I don't have the actual thing in front of me, but it said your account has been locked. To unlock your account, you need to send us this information, and the information was the transaction details
Idea.
of when I
Yeah.
bought it. Yeah. And so I was like, oh fuck! Like instead of just asking for a password reset, they've just gone and locked my account. Shit, this sucks. So I sent them the details. I was like, fuck. Well, can I find the transaction code? I searched through my old emails, found the transaction code, found the date, and I was like, here's the details. Can you unlock my account now, please? And that was it. They had the information that they needed to steal the account, basically.
Oh fuck.
So they use that information to then pretend to be me, to say, I guess it was, oh, my email address has changed. I don't have access to that old email address. Is there any other way that I can unlock the account? And so they did that and stole the account. Now, I found out that they'd stolen it. Somebody just tweeted me on and said, "Hey, Cheapsh0t, I don't know if you know, but someone's bragging about having your account on a particular server." And I was like, "What?"
What? Well, that's
Yeah.
a fucking coincidence.
And so I checked the email. So this email exchange that what I'd had with Mojang, was actually it. So on iOS or on Apple on computers, the email address of the person sent you, it kind of clips the email address. So it
Oh
just
yeah. So it just shows the first part. Yeah.
that's right. It just said Mojang. So I checked it, and it came from Mojang.cam. That's the URL that they had obviously registered to send this email. And I was like, oh no, I've been screwed over. So yeah, they'd used a fake Mojang email address to email me to steal information to unlock the account.
Yeah.
So what happened after that? The fuckers they added me as a friend on Discord and like trolled me. Like, hey, we got your account, dickhead. Like, I was like, whoa. And
Well,
then
that's just being rude.
yeah, and so because I'd kind of forged this relationship with a guy in Mojang called Patrick, I messaged him straight away and said, my account's been stolen. Can you help me sort this out? And he said, yeah, just send a ticket and we'll get it done straight away. And I don't know what he did internally, if anything, but I just submitted a ticket and they gave me my account back. So I got it. I got the account attached back to my email address.
Yeah.
Then what happened after this though was pretty fucked, because I got the account back, and then the trolls who added me on Discord, they had obviously looked at my Facebook as well, because my Facebook wasn't locked or wasn't private at that point, and they'd like grabbed pictures of my daughter, and they was like, "Hey, Cheapsh0t, who's this? Who's this?" And I was like, "Whoa, you guys are taking this way too far."
They were just fucking doxing you at that point.
Yeah, that was nasty. So.
Oh shit, that's fucking dirty.
Yeah, but yeah, I got it back, and I've just changed the email address and the password and stuff now. So
yeah. If you don't mind me asking, how long did it take for Mojang support to send it back? Because I know recently has been like some similar things, and it took like a few weeks for some people.
Yeah, I don't want to say too much here, because I know that people have bad experiences with Mojang support, but to be honest, it was like 24 hours. It was
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, they were fairly small that time, I think. When was that about?
Oh, I don't know now. It was a few years ago, about 4 or 5 years ago. So.
Okay, yeah, they were still a fairly closed game, I think, back then. But yeah,
so that's the story about
just
that.
So PSA, just check the Mojang emails before you answer one.
Absolutely. Make sure that it's actually coming from Mojang, because
yeah. I know Mojang support like put out a tweet a few hours ago from the time of recording, like make sure to check the Mojang email. So yeah, I'm just gonna repeat it here. Check it.
I wish I could find the original. Oh, here it is. Yeah. I found the original email. It just says, "Hello there. Sorry, your account has been blocked. If you want to recover it, you must answer the question we asked in the previous message." Like, that was the original scam.
Sounds fucking fishy, but
yeah, right.
I guess when you're under stress, when you see like the big words like, "Oh, your account is locked," then yeah.
Yeah, there's the original. I just sent you it.
Thank you a lot. Okay, yeah. Dang. That is 2019.
Oh, it was 2 years ago then. Holy crap, it seems like forever ago.
Yeah, okay. That's why the story still comes out, like, when, I asked a few people about, like, what they knew about you. Because, yeah. And the one thing that came up was your account getting hacked, because apparently you tweeted about it, I think.
I did, yeah, because some dudes, I don't remember the actual server now, but some dudes helped me get it back, and I was like really thankful.
Yeah.
Making me aware.
Okay. So that was the Mojang related questions. Thank you for answering all of those. The about you questions now. Woo! How did you first get into Minecraft? How did you find out?
That's a good question. How did I get into Minecraft? Well, I
guess if you remember, of course.
Yeah, I guess it was just the game that was going around, early 2010s, and my day job is I'm actually I'm a lecturer at let me bring you over to me here. TP.
Of course.
Bisou cheap. There we go. My day job
Go ahead. Sorry. Oh, I was gonna say I don't think I'm gonna show the recording in the video, but like we're playing on the server. That's why.
Yeah. So. Kind of roundabout, the bit of a history of this is that my day job is I'm teach English to Japanese university students at a university in Japan, and around 2010, no, it was 2010. I got a job. That was when I started my job at the university, and before I got a job at the university, I hadn't really considered like a research agenda. So I don't know, your professors at university, they will be researching something to do with their topic. Like, I don't know, if they're a science teacher, they'll be doing something to do with science. If they're a computer science teacher, they'll be researching something to do with that topic. And so I became a university teacher, and I was like, okay, I got to research something. What can I research to do with language? And so my interest has always been in learning through games. For example, when I came to Japan in 2005, I joined a Japanese World of Warcraft guild. I was like, okay, if I'm going to play World of Warcraft, I've got to have like, I've got to not feel guilty about it. So I'll try and couple learning the language to playing World of Warcraft. So this was the start of my kind of research
Yeah.
into games and language learning. And so when I started the job at the university in 2010, I was like, well, what should I study and what should I research? And I just remembered the WoW experience that I had, and I thought, well, games and language learning seems like a pretty interesting avenue to get into. So that
In 2005, you said?
that I played my experience as a learner was in 2005, 2006, but
Okay.
then as a researcher, it was 2010, 2011. I started to seriously
Okay.
start to study the research on games and language learning. And
Because
so,
even then, I think it was a bit unpopular to do that. So that's really cool.
yeah, and I was looking for a world that I was looking at lots of different virtual worlds for teaching languages. I considered World of Warcraft because that's the one that I'd used. I considered Second Life. Have you heard of that place?
And that died out a while back.
So you'd be surprised. It's still actually going. There are
Really?
still, yeah, there are still some educational pockets of Second Life, but
Okay.
I considered these both two ends of a spectrum. Where World of Warcraft is all of the content is developed by the developers. You as a
Yeah.
user have
It's
no
pre-did.
real exactly. It's pre-created. You have no ability to edit the content of that world at all, which means that you have no ability to create activities in that world, like especially language learning activities. So then on the other end of the spectrum, you've got the social worlds like Second Life, and
Yeah.
unfortunately, with Second Life, content creation is, for want of a better word, dog shit. It's really hard to create
Isn't
any
it
kind of.
paid as well?
This is true. Yeah, it's very sexualized as well. If you go to a public place, it's a weird place, man. So then I just looked at Minecraft, and it kind of fit this real nice niche in the center. It was private servers that could be open to the public that you could invite people to, free if you run like this server that we're in right now. This is run on my office computer, and it has been since
Yeah.
2012.
Oh
um,
shit.
and and then the content creation is very very simple. I mean, you can create activities in Minecraft super easily, because it's like Lego based, and also the barrier to entry in terms of like GUI, like the GUI is very simple. You've just got a hotbar and that's it. It's easy to use. And it just filled this real nice niche of, hey, I can create a language school in Minecraft, and that's why I chose Minecraft. Sorry, I'm sorry to go on, but just continue. I guess this is the question: how did you first get into Minecraft? Yeah, so to get
Yeah,
into
no.
Minecraft, it was as a researcher interested in doing language teaching and learning using virtual worlds, and this seemed to be the best domain for that, for my needs.
That's
Yeah.
completely fine. But yeah, it's really sick. And it's super interesting that you came into Minecraft seeing teaching, and that's what you still do, I think, which we'll get later into.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, that's cool that you stuck to that since then, since you started.
Oh, I've had spells of inactivity. For example, when I was doing my PhD, actually my PhD study was based in Minecraft. I had 20 students doing various activities in Minecraft, and then I was recording them
Oh,
and looking at their language output. But
oh, that's super.
that was like 2017. I was doing that, and then I had to write it up for the next couple of years. So I kind of stopped teaching for, I don't know, like 4 years, I guess. But then rebooted it after I finished my PhD in 2020 last year. So
Oh, congratulations.
yeah.
Yeah. Um, I actually didn't know this. I don't know if you mind me asking. It wasn't in the pre-did questions, but
Oh, good.
I thought you were from Japan. Okay, so you're like from outside. Where are you from?
Yeah,
If you don't
I'm
mind me
from the
asking.
yeah, sure. I'm from the UK, from England, a place called Leicester, and I've been in Japan since 2005. So that's what 16, 17 years now. I've been in Japan.
Why did you want to go to Japan? If you don't mind me asking.
Yeah, great question. Off topic, but I love it. Um, so I did a degree. Man, this is gonna be so boring, but I did a degree in creative music and sound technology. So my bachelor degree
Oh,
is in like creating techno, basically. Um, so as that probably sounds, not a hugely employable market. I was like struggling to find a job after I graduated, and I was doing a part-time job. A friend of mine had his email open, and he's in his email I saw somebody in Japan like wrestling with a sumo wrestler or something. And I was like, that looks pretty cool. What's that dude doing? And my friend said, oh, my friend works in Japan as an English teacher. I was like, oh, that sounds fun. So I just kind of came over here as an adventure, and then got into learning the language. I spent like 3 years studying Japanese really hard. And then I obviously, by learning a language, I learned about how to learn a language and how to teach languages. And so I just basically made my career as a language teacher out here.
Yeah, okay. So you started off as completely different and came to Japan as a teacher. That's super cool.
Yeah, and then just stayed and kind of leveled up over time. Now I'm looking for a professor job. Like that's the top job. So,
Oh,
yeah.
okay. I thought you already. Okay, never mind. My bad. I thought you already
So
were a professor.
yeah, there's levels within university. It's like you the lowest rank is like, I don't know, support teacher or something. Then what
Yeah.
I am, which is a lecturer, and then there's professor, assistant professor, and then professor. That's the top job, and I'm not a professor
Okay,
yet.
I'm just
So.
a bit unfamiliar with the whole
Oh,
university.
good. Oh, good.
All right.
I'm very salty about it.
So. That was a random. Yeah, that's completely a random off topic, but super interesting. Thank you a lot. What keeps you playing Minecraft today?
Literally just the classes that I teach. I think I mentioned this in when you first contacted me, that I'm not your typical Minecraft advocate or player even. I just use this place as a tool for teaching languages. Of course, I like the affordances. I like the potential of Minecraft, but I don't keep up with the scene that much. Yeah, I play it to teach, basically.
Yeah, like you were saying before the recording, that you kept your server as 1.17, 1.7, or 1.
Yeah.
7.9, right? Yeah. So yeah, so you're not like really into updates and stuff.
No, I occasionally play with the kids. I got a couple of kids, and in the summer holidays, we sometimes make a new world and we play all together in the local LAN.
Oh, that's super cool.
Yeah.
All right, that was a bit off topic again. I apologize.
No, it's fine. There's no off topic here.
Yeah. So, are you involved at all with the translating community for Minecraft, Crowdin or whatever?
I am not. I'm not involved with this.
Okay. Have you ever been interested in getting involved? I don't know.
Not particularly.
Or even heard of it in the first place?
I have heard of it. I know there's a couple of guys that came on Kotoba Miners for a while that are doing stuff with the crowding community. Nad, maybe, maybe this is somebody, he's also a map maker, KNAD. This guy, I know quite well.
Possibly, yeah.
But yeah, it's not something I'm particularly interested in.
Okay, yeah. Do you work as I mean, you've answered this multiple times over, but do you work as a translator in person?
No, I don't work as a translator. No, I don't work as a translator. I'm just fluent in Japanese, and I teach Japanese, but I don't do any paid translation work. Yeah.
I mean, teaching is kind of translating to me, at least. Sorry. But yeah, it's a better version of translating.
Yeah.
So that was all for the About You questions. Now, teaching in Minecraft questions, the actually interesting to me. What's your drive to teach others Japanese?
What's my drive? Interesting. More of a hobby, I think, at this point. There's a hobby aspect to it in that I teach English as a day job, but I also know Japanese, and I know people want to learn Japanese, so it's interesting to think about how to teach Japanese as well. So that's one side of it. Another side of it is that I feel that this how can I say this? Like, it's not a claim to fame as such, but if there's one skill that I think I have, I would say it's my Japanese ability. And that's not trying to show off. That's just trying to say, what are you good at, James? Yeah, what are you good at, James? And I think the one thing that I can say that I'm actually good at, that I have decent proficiency in, is Japanese. Like, I can't code very well. I can't do sports very well. I can't do DIY at all. But yeah, I think I'm fairly that's one skill that I think I have. So having this skill in Japanese, it's something I feel like I should pass on to others and utilize, make the most of. So yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Well, yeah, that's a really cool like hobby. I don't know like a proper term for it, but yeah, that's a super cool hobby, teaching others languages.
Yeah, like you you said that you speak English and French. I mean, I guess you
Yeah,
don't even consider French a skill. It's like pretty natural, I guess. But
yeah. I mean, I guess
but it is a skill.
multi-language
Yeah.
place. Yeah. At this point, it's just part of my life. But yeah.
Hmm.
When did you start translating? I mean, it's not really translating, like you said, but like, when did you start? Kind of explained it earlier, but when did you start teaching?
Started teaching 2005, 2006, coming to Japan. Started working as a language teacher then, and started doing
Yeah.
Minecraft teaching in 2011 or 2012. And an interesting
Like,
story about the, I guess this coming up? No, it's not. So I'll answer it here. Um, oh yeah, look at this next question. When did you start teaching Japanese? Right, that one.
yeah.
It's related. So the thing
Yeah,
about this server is it started as a place to teach Japanese students English. So the concept for this server was that I was working at a Japanese university teaching English. I was interested in the use of games as a teaching tool. So I tied those two things together originally. So I was using Minecraft to teach Japanese students English. And what I did back in the day was I advertised the server on Reddit. There's like an MC servers subreddit where you can advertise your server. And so I
yeah.
advertised my server and I said, hey, Redditors, are you interested in helping my Japanese students learn English? And we had a bunch of people come join the server. And during class time, they would do activities together with the Japanese students. Now, what happened is at the end of my course, the Japanese students just didn't bother coming back into the server. They were like, well, we've done the course. I'm not that interested in continuing James's English class. So the server was empty of English learners, but these Redditors that were interested in learning Japanese kind of stayed. And so I was like, okay, I should probably build something for these guys. So the server kind of flipped on its head and became a Japanese learning school instead.
Yeah.
And so then, yeah, all the content was created towards learning Japanese. And I had the community members build a bunch of activities. And yeah.
Yeah, I see that. That's super cool.
I can show you around if you like. I mean, I know it might not be on the
Oh yeah, I mean, I'll maybe show a few shots. Yeah, I'm inspecting it right now, just flying around. Super cool.
if you you're next to me. Okay, cool. So the way that the server works is that there's a central building and it's multiple floors. So we're basically looking at a building in the center here. And on each floor is a kind of teachable lesson. So one lesson might be about colors, one lesson might be about adjectives in more general, one might be about the past tense, for example. And around the building are activities that go along with the content. So we'll meet in the building, we will learn a bit about the language, then we'll go and try and put our language skills to test in activities using Minecraft. Like we might build together, we might do an adventure mode kind of thing, we might do what's the word, like directions in a tiny town that we made with Minecraft stuff. And yeah, that's how the server works. It's like meet in the building here, learn about the language, and then put our language skills to the test in an activity. So yeah.
Yeah. So it's like teaching in a classroom, but more interactive inside a game.
That's right. That's right. And
So you started doing what Minecraft, like not like suggests teachers to do before they suggested it.
That's right. I'm the pioneer.
Yeah.
I also think it's probably not that interesting, but I also think that the use of technology to teach, it needs to be really, kind of well thought out. Like in this case, I'm teaching students from all around the world. Like I might have someone from America, I might have someone from Australia and Sweden, all in the same class. So there's kind of a need for this place because they can't coexist. They can't do the lesson in their locality. So to bring them into the world here, it kind of, there's a need for it. What I'm trying to say is that you shouldn't just think, oh, I've got to bring Minecraft into class because then that'll be great. There might not actually be a need for it. You can do a lot of in a classroom, like when you're face to face.
Yeah, it depends on like your students.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. Do you want to answer to your staff?
What is the question here? Let's have a look.
Oh, your staff just asked in chat. What's up, guys?
Oh, hey,
Oh,
Kawa.
my bad. Okay, the answer.
I added her to the channel here as well.
Oh, okay.
Kawa, Kawa-chan is a silent member, so
Oh, of
even if
course.
Kawa joins the chat here, she won't be speaking.
That's completely fine. Alright, alright, yeah, I looked around a bit. I'm just gonna cut this part out anyways. But yeah, it's super interesting, just looking through all of this.
Yeah, this is the first building. This is the first building, so you can see we learn some greetings. There's Kawa-chan. We learn some greetings.
Hello.
We go outside, and then we like kind of practice. I'll like change this. I'll change the Minecraft. I'll say, okay, it's now time night. I go, okay, so what greeting do you use now, guys? Like, like
Yeah.
super low tech, super low tier language stuff. But oh, it's nighttime. We should probably say oyasumi, which means good night and stuff like that. And then
There's like common phrases and
yeah, I mean, this is the very first lesson. It's just like set phrases. Then over here you can like shoot stuff, and I think this is one of the rare. Oh, it didn't work. This is one of the rare activities that uses redstone, not redstone, command
it
block.
works.
Hey, I'm not seeing it on my screen. Do you see the it on your screen?
Might have my particles off, possibly?
Yeah, it's not working for me either.
I
Scrap
have
that.
all particles. Okay. But yeah, let's say it works. Boof. Magic.
Yeah. But yeah, it ramps up quite hard, and currently we're learning how to say like let's do this and shall we do that, and like giving advice, giving asking questions. So
Are you like building this as it goes, or do you already have
no,
like
yeah, this content
restarting your?
I've barely touched it in I don't know 6-7 years.
Have you just like taken a group from you from what you started from, and you've just been bringing them through, or do
Exactly
you
that,
start?
yeah.
Okay, okay. And
Yeah.
people just come in different times and
Yeah,
learn from
different times, and it's like, hey, we're covering this today, and then we'll cover it and move on.
Oh, that's super cool. Alright, check. My bad. Style teaching. Why do you use Minecraft and Discord as a platform to teach languages? I guess you kind of explained that earlier.
Yeah, I touched on that on the previous one. I use Minecraft because it's a really good tool for it. Like it's better than World of Warcraft because it's cheaper, it's easier to use. It's better than Second Life because it's easy to use. It's not full of sex, and you can make content very easily. I also think it's a fairly common game among people, so it's most people have a copy of it, so it's again easy to get hold of. Discord as a platform. Discord as a
Yeah. What did
platform.
you use before, if you don't mind me asking?
Yeah, sure. Back in the day, like 2012, 2013, we'd use, I think, yeah, it was TeamSpeak. We used TeamSpeak, and then we just shifted to Discord later on. Discord is good. I use Discord in my I'm basically online teaching right now, so I don't meet my students face to face in Japan even. But we use Discord as a class communication tool. I think the really nice thing about Discord is that it's permanent. In fact, in that, for example, if you look at the Discord that we're in now, there's a channel called, let me get down here. At the bottom, it says build server. So you can see all
Yeah.
of this is linked to the server that the Minecraft server that we're in. So
Use bots and stuff.
yeah, and so you can see a record of what's happened. Which is obviously really good because you can go back and say, oh, okay, what did I say there? What did Cheap say there? What did he type? And you can like look at the language. So the permanency, the permanent element of Discord is really important for language. I also find Discord, again, I'm a huge Discord advocate, so I can talk about this forever. But I think that it's a very democratic kind of platform. Are you a student, or do you work, or what's your status?
I'm still in student high school.
Okay. Have you ever used Zoom for
We use
a
like Google Classroom when we were online teaching.
interesting? Would that be like Google Meets then?
Yeah, it's like Google Meets, but worse
So
somehow.
did you never have any kind of video classes, or?
Oh yeah, no, we had videos. Yeah, we just had like video and mute and basic stuff. But yeah, Discord
Okay.
is a lot more permission
Exactly.
based.
Exactly. So the thing about Zoom, which is probably the most popular tool for teachers, is that it's incredibly top down. Now, this is probably good if you're in an elementary school because you want to mute all the kids and get them like to go and do things because they probably don't know how to do it. But when you're at university, I want students to have autonomy. I want them to say, okay, I'm going to make an Apex Legends channel now, or hey, I'm going to go and speak to those people in that channel. Like they can, I say democratic in the fact that you have a lot more autonomy. You can choose where you go in Discord. You can make a text channel about certain things. You can make a video channel, you can a voice channel, and just go
Yeah.
around and do what you want. And again, it's permanent, so it stays there. Whereas Zoom is kind of like you chat and then it's gone into the ether. It disappears. Don't get me
Yeah,
wrong.
it's like non-restricting and it stays forever.
Exactly. I think Zoom has some really good affordances. For example, the video record function. That's great. I get students occasionally to say to go into Zoom just to record themselves chatting. Another good thing about Zoom is that it's very light. I find Discord to be quite heavy sometimes. And in big groups in Discord, you can't share video. Like if there's more than 25 people, you can't share video, which sucks.
Yeah.
But in Zoom you can. So of course, I think Zoom has its uses, but um, yeah, just the permanency and the flexibility of Discord just really appeals to me.
Yeah, I mean,
That was
it's
nothing
based
about
for
Minecraft,
everybody.
but yeah,
Sorry?
that was nothing about Minecraft, but yeah, we also like Discord over here. Why
Yeah.
not?
I mean, yeah, I added Discord in the question. It is, I mean, what you teach is using both of those, so anything. Um, uh, have you ever tried to use any other platforms to teach languages online, or did you go straight to like Minecraft when you started off?
Good question. Oh, I have an interesting experience of, well, like I mentioned, I wanted to explore like games and language learning. That was my major topic. And at the time, this was 2011, 2012, the game Portal 2. You know this game?
Yes, I love it.
The co-op mode, right? Like
Yeah.
that's so good. The co-op mode. I thought this would be fantastic as a language learning tool because you kind of really have to talk to your partner to figure out what you're going to do together. So I thought, oh, this would be a great game for language learning. So that was my first kind of foray into teaching languages with games. However, it fell on its face really hard because the students just could not get their heads around the concept. They were like, "What?" I had some volunteers sign up for the class, and they expected to like play Pokemon or something. And then I was like, "Okay, we're going to play Portal." And they're like, "Oh, what? What? How do I even navigate this thing?" And I was just like, "Oh my god!"
Yeah, if you haven't played it, then
Yeah.
it's so hard.
Absolutely. In terms of
Yeah,
other
okay.
platforms, I mean, outside of using Minecraft, I teach with just straight up manga every week, and we get together and we read manga together and translate it. So that's another thing that I've used to teach online.
Yeah, I think I hopped into a few of you. I mean, I don't know if people know, but you stream every now and then, and I think you tweet
Yep.
it on your Twitter.
Every now and again, yep. Like I said, it's not my day job, so I'm fairly chill with the promotion of it. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I see it like every week. I just check your Twitter and I just see like, oh, check out my Twitch.
Yeah.
It's cool that you keep your VODs after. I think that's a smart idea.
Yeah, I think that's one of the uses of Twitch. I just record it because then I can go back if need be and say, "Hey, we already covered this. Go and watch this video." So
Yeah. I mean, it's the same thing that you like on Discord, like how it
the
stays forever.
permanency. Yeah.
So now for the super most important questions. Trust me, the title says it all. What's your favorite food in Minecraft?
Favorite food? I don't know,
Like
dude.
in the creative inventory, foodstuffs.
Uh, let's have a look here. I guess the one that I eat the most is probably watermelon. Um, but favorite's got to be apple. Come on, I'm a teacher.
It's true. Okay. Cutest mob in the game.
Yeah, I thought about this a little actually, and I think the obvious choice would be something like, I don't know, the rabbit or the fox. But
Yeah.
I got an affinity for the parrot. I just like the fact that it follows you around and sits on your shoulder, and it's just like really cute and stays with you. And it's also very colorful. It comes in different colors, unlike some of the other animals. So Yeah, I'm all
Yeah.
about the animals.
Okay, on a complete twist on its head. Ugliest mob in the game?
Ugliest mob. Well, the one that kind of annoys you the most has got to be the Wither, right? I mean, it's ugly in terms of its behavior.
Yeah. I mean, have you seen the Phantom, though?
The
That's like a
Phantom.
community-hated one. Yeah.
Let me see the Phantom. Is it even
Uh,
on this? Is it new?
it's new since 2012, I think?
2012. Then
Wait,
I should
no.
probably know about it.
1.12, sorry. My bad.
1.12. Let me see this thing. Audit. It doesn't come here.
Oh, you might have mobs turned off, but it's looks like a flying carpet.
That thing. That thing. Yeah, that thing is annoying as hell. I don't like that at all. But it's not that. It's not that ugly. I think it's just annoying. Here we go. Oh, there we go. Okay, yeah, this thing. Yeah, I don't like this thing.
Yeah.
Dislike.
Yeah, we keep getting off track. But yeah, at least it burns in the daytime. Anyways. Lava or water?
Lava or water? What is this question?
It's the super most important questions.
Lava.
Why lava?
Why lava? I knew that was coming. Okay. I'm gonna switch it now. I'm gonna say water.
Why water then?
Because it's a pain in the ass to kind of clean up. If you get water somewhere, then it kind of, you're putting blocks down and then it spawns like right next to it and you get another block going here, there and everywhere. It's just annoying, I guess. And then if you make a pool, sometimes it kind of makes whirlpools instead of being nice and straight and flat, which is annoying. Lava, at least it's slow. So you can kind of clean it up.
I guess. So wait, so lava or water?
Water.
Okay. Cause it's annoying.
Well, the question doesn't say which one do you like. It just says lava or water.
Okay.
So I'm saying,
I guess that's true.
so I'm saying water is the one that I don't like. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's my answer.
Okay. Well, that kind of wraps it for all the questions I have. Honestly, thank you a lot for coming on.
Oh, pleasure. So, just to wrap up, tell me about you. What do we know about Ella? What does Ella do in terms of Minecraft? Yeah.
I do maps.
Any maps that I should know of?
Not really anything specific. I just do realms maps mostly. I just have fun with friends. I started off as solo usually.
Style thing.
Yeah, builder, command blocks. I do a lot of more command blocks recently.
Okay, I might be in touch in the future then for you to update, to try and help us update this server a bit. That'll be a hell of a project.
I can't really do plugins, but I can do data packs.
That's the point. Yeah, I think the plugins are kind of because the API, I guess, doesn't update that quickly, or plugins break all the time with updates of server. I think that going to the command block route is probably going to be a bit more sustainable.
It's a bit more stable. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
Well, I this got fully off track so many times over, but made it so much more interesting. Thank you a lot for coming on. Thank you for asking me at the end. I was not expecting that.
Nice.
And thank you for showing me around your store. That was super fun. I
hope
I can show a few builds that I can find.
Please do.
Yeah, for sure. Well, thank you for coming on. I think that's about it. Yeah.
Yep.